Oye.
So we are doing here come.
Fisher Panso.
Because you have to be very fine.
But you bring out the Yamra now the batum.
Look, no problem. Yes, sir.
That's it. Young Shadi 2024. Say you limit your who to yen football clubs and then national teams. Say enough in this year kwama yen e 2024.
Okay, 2024 I think it's not be so good. Even looking at different aspects of the game, national teams and then the local domestic league. It's not so good, but then in a few areas, we are a bit okay or encouraging. And see, I'll say it's a league. It's also a domestic league, at least so looking at the quality of play. In most of the matches, some of the matches, in the quality of play. But then, we say ambassadors are more, the good thing was that we had about 2 new clubs, new entrants to the team, going on the continental. But sadly, I think after the first one, they couldn't go beyond that. But it was both positive and negative. And if you come to the national team, generally, it doesn't really the best.
I'm saying, was it's not been so good? What has accounted for this? They need do, baby, you do ya, and you're so good.
Oh, what has accounted? They never did do, that one, I still say, I will sit down here and then having the practice, and then I feel anyway. What I still say, with those of the people who have appointed or elected to lead the affairs, I feel that they should wake up and then look more deeply and closely to find out which areas we saw short and for that matter which accounted for our poor showing. But then generally, if you are looking at the major areas, like of course, most of the time we talk about the black stars. And apart from the black stars, we show the other national teams, both male and female. I think the female teams did a bit well. The under 17, the Nigerian are moving up in the black ladies, and I think the black princesses still won the all Africa games, which was also very encouraging. And if you come back, the under 20 male teams also won the all Africa games, which was quite encouraging. And I think it should give us attitude and encouragement to try and see how best we can look at progressing some of them in a systematic way into the senior national team. Then Olympic team, they didn't do that much. The French team is also playing. We hope on the recent level with Nigeria, they will get a good result. But all in all, anything that we can say, the last two, I think they won about 2 matches, World Cup qualifying matches, and then they didn't do so well in the AFCON, and then the AFCON qualified for both. It's been a bit of a challenging year, I think.
I tell for your name, Mr. Fred Papu, former FA Vice President and AD in Komui. Open you now can Blasters. I said, Mommy, Mr. This is a Blasters team. Your finals of the AFCON. Near Hessie beat me at J. Your semi-finals. I faded. The last 2-3 tournaments are Yakokra. The intimate progress from the group stages, no. Yeah, have fake crowd the int me and qualified be cry. Blasters no. But say, Wosha, a day pa Blasters Nankasa, a day team one, Nanki year compete year finals, year semi finals, a fair year qualified from group stages are yedding. A fake crowd the int me and qualified. What is the problem, please?
The first is we qualify for finals on 2 occasions, the first qualify for semi finals. The first thing to ask yourself is that squad already qualify for finals and semi-finals. Coming to the playing body, how many of them are in the present squad? Squad already qualify for finals and semi-finals. Just look at the playing body. How many of them are in the present squad? I don't think we have even 1 or more than 2. If you look at the Tenka team that we use for this kind of achievements, almost in the present squad, I don't think you can count 1. If you're looking at the management and even the administrative setup, I think it's about the same. In general, even though the only thing is the same as what we had previously during those times. I think the only identify, is the need. Black stars and the fact that they are Ghana national representative side. If you definitely remove their totally new sector together and see what maybe we have to do is to look at how maybe we can take some lessons of the previous times and see if we can replicate them in this time. And then see which aspects of narrative here maybe they may not be accounting for that may be accounting for our poor performance. And then see how best to correct them. To me, all in all, what I always say is we must always do some deep soul searching. When we're dispassionate, very honest, sincere soul searching to see whether maybe we are doing some things wrong or we are doing some things right. Which things are we doing wrong and which ones do we need to correct? But if we do not do that, we should have been able to say a steady progression or steady decline. We couldn't win any matches at the preliminary stages in our last few appendices, and now we cannot even qualify ourselves. The first we say systematically, there are quite so many of things that we are doing wrongly, which we have to start immediately to address. We should investigate, we should look into it and then see. We make sure that when someone has been there, will be look at things, but we should just open up and then see which areas we have to look at very strongly and very critically to correct our mistakes and then move ahead.
I said, Mammy Missao, a back coaching, Obi a can Otuado asem. Otuado be fire call walk up or buy a crown was here yet day, Nyadia, Edman obey a view. Nemo Mokoy, no, FNE a chin on Bacco fan about more than a buyer, no. You say, SN a performance, no. I said, down Koyi because for the first time in many years, AFCON ye, young qualify any baby and then Namsi say. Should Otuado be maintained or sacked? Mammy pursued to the war. Otuado Yan day.
You can't push me to the wall. In the first place, for the second time, I remember quite clearly. I used to be correct me where journalists, you guys are out there. I remember when it came, his contract was just to take us to the World Cup, and then that was it. Then he was going to go back. I also back from the new year. When he finished the World Cup, he went back into that one. I will not take it there. Or New York World Cup, no buy and no buy. I don't think so. If we say that, I do not think we are going to do that. But we are there. You guys have access to this, all the information and the facts. That's the point. Then the second point is fine. I don't think it's that very good result in this is second coming, especially instead to the AFCON qualifiers. It's not the level to win any one of the 6 matches that is played, and then for that reason we couldn't qualify. So it's fairly easy for us to say we should be made to go. I don't have any problem with that. I'm not going to be the one defending Otto. I'm not going to be the one pushing Otto. But what I want to say, and I would wish that message would have meant, we must convince ourselves that the problem is only Otto. As a media problem is just on you. And that, I don't think that is, I don't think it's done that now. Because there are a lot of aspects that affect the performance of the team, the coaching, player quality, player commitment, management and operational issues around the team, administration, management, governance, and all those things. In your account, all those things make up for a successful team. And so if the team is not doing well, unless we are very convinced, and it goes back to what I've been saying, so we should open our eyes and look all over the place. If we are convinced the problem is with, then of course we can take a decision.
Okay.
But to throw him away without getting ourselves convinced, are we sure that's the only area which is causing the problem, or that is where the problem is coming from? I don't think we are doing fair to ourselves. Anything we can say, we cannot push me to the wall. Because I'm not going to say, keep Otto or Okraku. No. I don't think it's as simple as that. We must do our own investigation. And probably, I think from the time that we realized that we were going to Africa, it's been about a month or so plus ago. We've had enough time. Then we have about 3 more months to our next qualify as a World Cup. And I don't think we should wait that time. This is the time we should be searching. We should be so searching. We should be doing this. We should be doing consultations. We should be finding out. We should be talking to ourselves, trying to find out where the problems are. And then we come up with solutions as we go forward. But I do not get that impression now, which is sad.
Say, young share, in local league, say, Osha, the number of games are Yabo, any points are the Olidi Crown after 14 games are 42 points, and the womb 27 points, and now Lions at that topo. Yen standards, no, at the saying, yen league near attractive, sir, clubs, no. Or motivation more debo and they say your league no at the same.
Oh, look, I know they are playing in a very difficult instance, especially so we consider fighting, so we do not have any form of sponsorship from the top level, even the 1 or 2 clubs have got their own club sponsorship. But to be honest with you, I've watched just a few games, and I must see. I've been impressed with the quality of play.
Okay.
I would say I read the last half the full quarter of match. Yeah. I was impressed with the standard of play that I witnessed. I've also seen the local blasters, which is an assembly of the best of our local players. It's supposed to be. And I think against Nigeria, the play was okay, even though we were a bit weak in our striking department. So, quality of play, I think it's okay. But then again, we also have this perennial problem here. Come next year, next 2 years, both of the players, one day have worked this round. We may not see the longer term. It's a product problem. You see, it's a big problem. The quality of play is there. That coach is there. We have the talent in Ghana, but then the challenge is always how to keep them and how to do the best use of them for the betterment of the nation and for the individual players and so on.
So, young share, Kate and then administration, how do you access them?
How do I access any administration?
If you saw most said, you may ask basis Abri, what kind of access or more? Send the city.
I think we, the media, as a fourth eye of the estate, we are the ones who have to access them. I say they are doing their best in many areas. I think in some areas too. I think they still need to improve. There's still a lot of room for improvement in certain areas. But in other areas too, I think they are doing their best.
See, areas based on a perhaps if we say so emotional improve.
Of course, we're talking about the performance of the national team. Yes. That is one area. We're talking about sponsorship for the local league. That's also another area. Which area can we talk about? And I think talking about the performance of our national team, so I'm sure you may immediately affect of the Blasters. But I think our other teams too, like the Black Queens, just recently I heard the head coach, very promising coach, decided not to renew a contract because we are not engaging in that many friendly matches. Those are areas that I think we need to improve upon. Even though I know quite a lot of responsibility for that area also comes from the government in terms of sponsorship for the team to engage in friendly matches. These are areas that they may have to look at very strongly. Even though there are some areas that I think they are also doing well.
Areas being set up, I've said because they are doing well.
Oh, just look at the area. No more sponsors for the Blasters. I think I'll say it's quite a number. If you go there, the national team, the Blasters, and you look at the branding and things, when it comes to marketing, I think they are doing very well in that regard. Comparatively, very, very, we give them kudos for that. But then, of course, that will also be extended to the other national teams and then the other competitions at the domestic league, Premier Division 1, Division 2, regional, juvenile, women's football. And then also the area of appreciating this interesting program of catching them young, where we have these young referees being good to become referees in the future. That's a very exceptional policy, which I think they must be commended about. Then some infrastructure development around this Upper East program, what they call it, from and a few other areas. Where places we have to be, but then where the areas that we believe we have to work harder. As we say, we have to let them move.
Before you be jawo ama wakono. Mami misa we. There was a new government on the 7th. Yes, we are in. Among for share the new sports minister expectations. Then and yen share enfi the next sports minister no then and president elect His Excellency John Mahama enfa the nimbu anyway the next sports minister.
I think I know they put that much in the sports minister. I'm a bit I'm looking forward to the outlook of the new government, the incoming government on sports in general. If you go beyond the sports minister, if you leave then I hope the government will have a positive view of sports, which will recognize sports as a very important area of our economy in terms of generation of employment, generation of income, generation of tax revenues, generation of multiplier effects, which people who feed on the football industry, people in jersey manufacturing, people who sell at the stadium, people who are involved in stadium infrastructure, people who sell sports equipment. It's a whole big area. If we want the government to recognize that fact, sports is not like a wasted waste gain or a waste fight. You know, they can generate a lot from that. Not forgetting about the effect of sports or successful sports on the peace, community and security of the nation.
Yeah.
When the national things are doing well, when our things are all doing well, it unifies us as a people. If we want the government to recognize this big and immense potential of sports, and then one place I will say that in the appointment of ministers and deputy ministers, chief executives of the National Sports Authority, the board of the National Sports Authority, they should do that bearing in mind. These are very key things that sports can engender and bring to the nation. And with that at the back of their minds, they look at the kind of people to put over there so that we are able to harness this potential. But if they keep sports as well, there are people who just always start on the register, they see kind of time. They affect the kind of the way they look at the sector, and that to me is very bad.
Mr. Fred Papu, aka Papsi, Opanyanyumrei, Akuma FM, any Yetifo, Jedasi, Mra Wanya, Ediamaye, Yamisha, Yamo official pa.
Thanks so much for the opportunity. Very appreciated.
Papsi, Enna Otin Kano, or your former FA Vice President, SMP, and what they are to just. Oh, me bow na, Mr.